Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast. To all our incredible listeners, whether you're a gym owner, operator manager, salesperson, maybe a gym entrepreneur, or a personal trainer looking to boost your business, like right now, you are absolutely in the right place. I'm Bonnie, and
I'm George, and today our mission is really to cut through the noise. We want to deliver some seriously actionable insights.
yeah, straight from the source.
Exactly. We're looking at a foundational white paper by Thomas, who's, well, a true legend in the gym business.
Right.
And this isn't about these huge long-term overhauls. It's really about leveraging what you already have, what's already there.
Okay.
We're diving into his 5-point action plan to improve gym sales immediately. Strategies you can use, well, today.
Right now. So no waiting for the next big marketing push. Jim Thomas is saying success isn't really about getting more leads necessarily.
Not primarily, no. He argues it's fundamentally about better execution, unwavering consistency, and just having a refined process.
Oh.
He truly believes the most powerful tools and opportunities, they're probably already inside your gym walls.
And that sounds like a smart way to get ahead, right? Using what you've got.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Okay, kicking us off. Point number 1 from Jim Thomas. He says, regardless of circumstances, everyone gets a presentation. This sounds pretty foundational, non-negotiable.
It absolutely is. Foundational is the perfect word. Jim Thomas isn't just, suggesting this. He makes it a cornerstone.
Right.
His point is that every single prospect, and he means every single one, no matter how they first seem, how they walked in, what they say, they must receive a full guided presentation. Your facility, your offerings, no exceptions.
So no assumptions allowed. Even if someone walks in saying, oh, I'm just checking it out, or maybe, they don't look like your typical serious buyer.
Precisely. That's exactly what he warns against, prejudging. He says you should never, ever assume someone isn't serious based on, like, their clothes or their attitude or those casual comments. The implementation tip here is crystal clear. Give a full tour. Explain the benefits of everything, not just listing features.
Benefits, not features. Got it.
Yeah. Present all the membership options, and crucially, weave in those members' success stories. Make it real.
Yeah.
He even suggests practicing a script, or at least key talking points, just to ensure everyone on the team is consistent. It's about building that value.
And why does this work so well? It seems like maybe people don't buy what they don't fully grasp.
That's a huge part of it. People don't buy what they don't understand, but it's more than that.
Okay.
A thorough presentation builds value, yes. It addresses potential objections, maybe before they even fully form in the prospect's head.
Right.
And crucially, it creates an emotional connection. And that's how people really make decisions, isn't it? Especially about something personal like fitness.
Absolutely. So for a quick win, something listeners can do today.
Audit your team's process. Seriously. Maybe even secret shop your own gym. Is everyone truly getting that full presentation every single time?
Good point. If not, that's your first step right there. Immediate improvement potential.
Exactly.
Okay, moving from that baseline consistency, point number 2 sounds really interesting. Treat everyone like a buyer. This feels like a mindset shift.
Oh, absolutely. It's a complete mindset shift. Jim Thomas states that from the very first interaction, your default setting, your team's default setting, should be, this person is ready to buy until proven otherwise.
Okay, until proven otherwise. I like that. So avoiding those common mistakes, like judging based on clothes or age, or maybe skipping steps if someone says, oh, I'm not ready to join today.
Exactly right. He calls those out as critical mistakes. Don't prejudge. Don't skip the process just because they say they're not ready yet. Instead, the sales behavior checklist he provides is key here. What does that look like? Well, you genuinely smile. You greet with confidence. You use enthusiastic, solution-focused language. Not pushy, but positive. You aim to be genuinely helpful, not just transactional.
Right, helping them solve their problem.
Yes, and staying positive throughout the whole interaction, no matter what vibes they give off initially.
Okay, so this positive, buyer-focused approach, why does it work? What's the psychology behind it?
Well, people tend to mirror the energy they receive, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So when you treat someone like a serious buyer, like someone who's actively considering this important decision, they feel respected, they feel heard, they feel encouraged.
Oh, okay.
And often, that feeling alone, that validation, can tip the decision in your favor. Makes them feel like they belong there.
That makes a lot of sense. So for a quick win here, what does Jim Thomas suggest?
He suggests role-playing.
Right.
Get your staff together and practice. How do you handle the skeptics, the window shoppers? the
Right.
nervous first-timers.
Mm,
It's not about memorizing lines, really. It's
yeah.
about internalizing that belief that everyone's a potential buyer, so it
Mm.
just comes out naturally.
Got it.
Yeah.
Practice that confident, helpful mindset.
You got it.
Okay, point number 3. After the presentation, after adopting the buyer mindset, Jim says, always sit down with the prospect. This sounds like it adds structure, maybe some seriousness to the conversation.
It does, exactly. It signals a transition.
Yeah.
Jim emphasizes that after the tour, you absolutely must guide the prospect into a sit-down conversation.
Must. Okay.
Yeah, in a professional setting, a designated space.
Right.
Because that's where the real selling, the real connection happens, not wandering around the weight room.
Right. So what needs to happen during this sit down? Is there a checklist for that?
There is. First, the space itself matters. Use a clean, ideally private, designated area for closing. It shows respect.
Okay, makes sense. Professionalism.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Then, once you're sitting down, you need to review the prospect's goals.
Huh.
Circle back. Remind them why they came in.
Mm-hmm.
Restate the key value points in the tour, the ones that directly match their goals. Reinforce the benefits.
Yes, the dots for them.
Precisely. Then you go over the pricing clearly. And critically, you ask for the sale, and you're prepared to handle any objections that come up.
Right, the ask. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But why is this sit down itself so crucial? Why not just chat by the front desk?
Well, think about it. Serious decisions, sales, they don't usually close effectively in a hallway or leaning on the counter, or worse, in the parking lot.
True.
The act of sitting down shows intention. It creates this natural progression towards making a decision. It frames the interaction as important, signaling, okay, now we talk details.
It elevates the conversation.
Exactly. It sets the stage for a professional transaction, not just a casual chat. It says, your decision matters.
So a quick win for listeners today. Take a hard look at your closing area. Or create one if you don't really have one.
Yeah.
Make sure it feels calm, focused, professional, clutter-free. Optimize that decision-making environment.
Spot on. Make it a space where people feel comfortable saying yes. Okay, now we're sitting down. We've reviewed goals. Point number 4 is use a pre-printed price sheet. This sounds straightforward, but important for professionalism.
Absolutely crucial. Jim Thomas is very, very clear on this. Never, ever just quote prices verbally off the top of your head.
Right.
And definitely don't scribble numbers on a random notepad. You need to present every single prospect with a clear, professionally designed pricing sheet.
Okay, professionally designed. What should actually be on this sheet besides the price?
It's more than just the numbers. It absolutely needs your Jim's logo and contact info branding reinforcement. Then, clear pricing tiers. But with short descriptions, focusing on the value and benefits of each tier, what do they actually get?
Right, like classes, guest passes.
Exactly. Classes, guest passes, maybe personal assessments, special equipment access, list the clear benefits.
Okay.
And here's a key tip from Jim. Highlight your most popular option. Maybe put a box around it or star it. It subtly guides them.
Social proof, kinda. Shows what works for others. Precisely. And any pro tips for actually using these sheets during the sit-down?
Yeah. How do you present it?
Well, first, make sure they always look good.
Yeah.
He suggests laminating them or just keeping stacks of clean, crisp, printed copies ready. No coffee stains, no wrinkles.
Professionalism again.
Always. Use visual cues on the sheet itself. Bullet points, check marks, maybe little icons. Make it easy to scan and digest.
Okay.
And importantly, don't just hand it over. Actively use it. Circle or check the membership option you're recommending based on their goals as you discuss it. Make it interactive.
Got it. So why is the printed sheet so much more effective than just talking about price? What's the psychology there?
It adds instant credibility and structure. It makes the options tangible, something they can hold and look at.
Right, not just words floating in the air.
Exactly. It reduces confusion. It minimizes that awkward haggling feeling because the prices are right there, standardized.
Yeah.
And it helps you, the salesperson, stay in control of the process.
Okay.
It becomes a concrete reference point. It feels official, more trustworthy.
Makes sense. So, quick win. Update or create that price sheet today. Polish it up. Make it visual, easy to follow, highlight the best options.
Definitely. It's a small thing that makes a big difference.
All right, this brings us to the final crucial step, the culmination of everything. Point number 5. Ask everyone to buy. This feels like the moment of truth.
It really is. This is where the rubber meets the road. Jim Thomas says it so plainly. Don't just hope someone buys. Ask them to. Every single time. Period.
It sounds simple, but I bet this is where a lot of people hesitate. Fear of rejection, maybe?
Huge factor. So many sales processes fall apart right here. There's a reluctance, maybe discomfort, sometimes just outright fear of that direct ask. But if you don't ask, you're basically leaving the decision entirely up in the air. You guide them all the way to the finish line and then just stop.
Leaving them wondering, okay, what now?
Exactly. You have to lead them across that line.
So what are some effective closing phrases? It's not just wanna join. There's got to be some finesse.
Oh yeah, definitely finesse. He gives great examples that are confident and assume the sale, but still polite. Things like, so, are you ready to get started today? Direct, clear. Or, we can have your membership set up in just a few minutes. How does that sound? That frames it as easy, quick, immediate benefit.
I like that one. Minimizes the friction.
Right. And another good one, especially if you've discussed options, is which of these plans feels like the best fit for your goals?
Assumes they are joining, just need to pick the path.
You got it. The key is confidence, assuming the sale naturally and making it super easy for them to just say yes.
Okay, so why is that direct ask so powerful? Why not just let them go home and think about it? Seems less pressure.
Because if you don't ask, they often just won't act. It's that simple. People, especially when making a commitment like joining a gym, often want clear leadership. They want to know what the next step is supposed to be. A confident ask gives them that clarity, that permission almost to move forward.
Removes the ambiguity.
Completely. It guides them right to the decision point. Honestly, many prospects, if you've done the other steps right, are just waiting to be asked. They need that final nudge.
So the quick win here is practice.
Practice, practice, practice. Jim Thomas advises practicing these closing lines with your team every single morning. Like, make it part of the routine.
Get comfortable with the ask.
Exactly. Like any skill, fitness, or sales, the more you do it, the more natural and effective it becomes. Make asking the default, not the exception.
Wow. Okay, so recapping this whole plan, what really stands out to me from Jim Thomas's approach is this core message. Sales aren't luck.
Not at all.
They happen because of deliberate, consistent behavior. And the biggest reason gyms struggle, he argues, isn't lack of leads, it's inconsistency in actually doing these things.
That nails it. Which brings up the big question for you, the listener, thinking about your own gym or business right now. Are you really implementing these 5 points consistently?
Every person, every time.
Yeah. Jim Thomas is crystal clear. If you put this system into action, like starting immediately, you will see results. Higher conversion rates, more confident staff, a better customer experience overall, and obviously stronger revenue. And the beauty is, it's mostly without spending more money on ads or leads. It's optimizing the opportunities you already have.
So the message is, don't wait. Don't wait for the right time or more leads. Make better use of the time and the prospects you have now.
Exactly. Start today, train your staff on these 5 points, audit your tours, get that professional price sheet printed and used.
And most importantly,
ask for the sale every single time. This isn't just theory, it's a practical roadmap.
It's an action plan.
It absolutely is. And look, if you find yourself really struggling with this stuff, maybe increasing sales consistently or converting the leads you do get, or just creating that repeatable process for your team. Jim Thomas and his team, FM Consulting, that's exactly what they specialize in, helping gyms like yours implement these kinds of proven systems. Sales turnarounds, staff training, getting results.
Good to know. So if this conversation has sparked more questions, or if you feel like you need some direct help with your gym's sales strategy,
don't hesitate to reach out.
You can contact Jim Thomas directly. His number is 214-629-7223.
That's 214-629-7223.
Or you can email him at jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
jthomas@fmconsulting.net. He's very responsive.
Fantastic. We really hope this breakdown gives you those actionable insights you need to maybe transform your sales starting today.
Yeah, hope it helps you make some immediate improvements.
Until next time, keep digging deeper into what truly matters for your gym's success.